A show duct taped together by broken promises and hopes and dreams. Recorded in the corner of Wade's dirty bathroom. Get ready for WMBT.
A new analysis published in the British Medical Journal finds that men are idiots. Specifically, they are much more likely to engage in stupid or risky behavior than women, often at risk to their own health or finances. They cite an armed robber who disguised himself by spray painting his face gold and then promptly died of the paint fumes. An actual quote from this study: men are idiots and idiots do stupid things.
I love being a man, but let's face it, we're idiots. I like to think I'm making better decisions now that I'm older, especially in comparison to how my peers behave these days. So I will admit, sometimes I'm ashamed to be associated with my gender, but not enough to transition yet. In this episode, I'm going to pull back the foreskin to reveal why we do the stupid things we do and whether or not there's hope for us. And will we ever grow up and learn how to be responsible? There's actually some science behind why us men make stupid decisions. We're generally more likely to take risks, overestimate our abilities, and engage in dangerous behavior, which makes perfect sense when you consider that throughout human history, most of the people that looked at something incredibly dangerous and said, "Nah, I can do that," were probably men. The problem is, the stupidity doesn't necessarily disappear. It just gets more expensive. At 21, you're doing burnouts in a $3,000 Honda. At 45, you're waking up needing physical therapy because you climbed Mount Everest in a dream. Or you're financing a Lamborghini you can't afford to impress a 24-year-old girl who has daddy issues. One of the biggest contributors to male stupidity is our ego. We buy shit we don't even need to look successful. We refuse to admit when we're wrong. We compete with other men because, well, deep down, we still haven't removed the cave from the man. In 2016 and 17, I was spending $80,000 a month on billboards. The justification was so I could get DJ gigs, which I didn't even want because as an old school music producer, I have zero respect for DJs from a musical standpoint. So what does that make me? It makes me a shameless, dirty whore driven by money and the pursuit of vagina. Oh, and in case you're wondering what happened to this IG account, it got nuked along with the millions of followers I had at the time. Apparently, this was due to inappropriate posting behavior. Instagram did warn me. I just didn't think they would actually delete me. Whoops. I put my name on all my cars and boats. I called it advertising, but why I had to put my initials on the front door of my house is beyond me. I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars over the years on engagement rings for women I had no intention of ever marrying. I threw expensive parties at my house for no good reason. So, you see, ego can cause us men to be very wasteful, just to try and impress people you don't even care about. There's perhaps no greater destroyer of the male common sense than the possibility of getting laid.
Yeah, baby.
A man can spend his entire day making intelligent business decisions, managing employees, investing money, solving complicated problems. And then an attractive woman walks into the room and suddenly he has the intellectual capacity of a golden retriever. And when it all goes wrong, what do? We blame the women. She cost me a fortune. She ruined my marriage. She distracted me. Bullshit. Most of the time, we knew exactly what we were doing. We saw the red flags. We understood the potential consequences. We just decided getting laid was worth the risk. Okay. Nice! Yes! Do us men grow up or just become an older version of the same idiot, just with more experience? Or perhaps the accumulation of enough scar tissue helps us recognize a bad decision slightly faster than when we were younger.
Hardcore.
At 20, we think we're invincible. At 30, we think we know everything. At 40, we finally realize we don't know shit. And maybe that's actually progress. Because I don't think growing up means you suddenly stop making stupid decisions. I think it means you finally start recognizing them before they cost you more than you have to lose. Maybe. Men are stupid because we know better. Most of the time, we know exactly what the smart decision is. We just have this remarkable ability to convince ourselves that the stupid decision sounds like more fun. And apparently, growing up is just getting slightly better at saying no.
Wait, Martin's video thingy.
Oh, God.
Don't subscribe.
WMBT.